what I believe is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Browns. We're playing them at Cleveland first, determine our spot in the playoffs. Both the Browns games, and there's a good chance. But I'm gonna be on here talking today. I mean, sometimes I don't know. Lately, I just been haven't really been talking much. I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit today. I'll still probably keep the commentary on. Got 6 players still we gotta negotiate with. I'm just waiting until I can get my cap money, because right now we don't have much cap to spend. I can only really pay for a few players. I'm gonna go look at the stats though real quick, show you guys stats. So Roethlisberger's stats right now, I mean, he's leading in yards and touchdowns. He's the worst though at interceptions right now. 20 interceptions compared to, I think, Jared Goff has like 12 for his interceptions. But James Conner right now leading running back. He's got more touches than anybody else, 230, compared to, like, I think the next person has like 190. I can't remember who it was, but 9 touchdowns on the year so far. And then we also got Jalen Samuels. I need to split, because right now 230. We've been running James Conner a lot. At the first couple games we weren't, but lately, I mean, he's been getting over almost 30 per game. And then we need to split the ball more with Jalen Samuels. Samuels has done pretty good running the ball as well, other than his 4 fumbles. That hurt us so far. And then we got Juju's kind of fallen the past 2 games. He's only got like 60 yards when before he was having over 100 yards per game. Right now, I mean, he's got 66. I think the most another receiver has is like 48. So I mean, we're keeping it close. We're just giving Juju the ball, giving Connor the ball more. Then we also got James Washington that's got the ball pretty, him and Vance McDonald, Switzer, and I mean, that's pretty much it. Those are the guys who usually touch the ball more than anybody else. Switzer a little bit, but we got 3 good, solid guys who can catch the ball right now, and they're getting in the end zone for us. Then defensively, right now Devin Bush, he's like 2nd in the league. And Nelson's also done pretty good too. But let's look at what the Browns have. They're 8-1 right now. Haven't really paid attention much to what they've been doing. But Baker Mayfield, I mean, 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So he's like, him and Roethlisberger are tied right now for passing touchdowns. So I mean, heck, he's been doing pretty good. Only 2 interceptions. We'll see. Look at their rushing. Rushing's all right. Kareem Hunt's been touching the ball a lot. Nick Chubb. I mean, it's close. It seems like we just keep the ball more. We'll see how they're doing in receiving. Odell, Njoku, and Landry both. I mean, they're getting the ball quite a bit, but not good on the yardage. Good. Well, it is a Thursday primetime game, so alright, here we go. First game of the week. One reason I haven't been really talking on these games much, I've been going through some sort of sinus infection. It's just made me have a cough. I've had a cough for like 2.5 weeks straight. Can't get rid of it. But yeah, Roethlisberger's looking to have a career year here.
The coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers as they take on last year's #1 overall pick, Baker Mayfield, and the upstart Cleveland Browns. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So yeah, this is going to be a big game.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
You saw the
and he'll
wild
get it
card
up
there.
to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steelers' all-time leading passer and two-time Super Bowl champ Ben Roethlisberger ready to lead this offensive unit, and he's led them since his rookie year all the way back in 2004.
So yeah, I mean, we're a wild card team right now, and you know, we gotta win this game in order to get up there and be in first place. We probably gotta win the 2 games with.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down, and he
there we go.
Vance McDonald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. A check on the numbers last week for Conner. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Offensive starters, here they are. David DeCastro, what do you think about him, Charles?
Brandon could not have been better trained at Stanford. So well schooled in the run game and the pass game, and especially in pro principles. David DeCastro could be an all-pro in the years to come.
On 3rd down, it's Conner. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
There we go.
And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll run on 1st down. Samuels. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Time to look at the defensive starters for Cleveland. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, #1 versus #1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give.
So they got.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, was that incomplete?
That's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up 4.
Took 5 minutes off the clock.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball
a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Browns under their new head coach, Freddie Kitchens. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Let's meet the offense. Greg Robinson. Very, very talented.
What a man to set your offensive line with. Greg Robinson can do it all. Tremendous athleticism, great strength, just coming into his own.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Mayfield to throw it. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And now out come the Steelers. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start with a give to Connor.
Oh.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. On 1st down, Samuels. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and he'll get it down to the 47 here.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Tackle made by Demarius Randall. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game you play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
And he'll go down at the 28. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Here's Roethlisberger. Able to find Switzer. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah,
and caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have.
And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but... And they have been disruptive in the passing game, as we're going to see here.
And it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, you
down pass after pass. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're looking sharp out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the drive with Connor. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So drive 1, they had the field goal. Drive 2, touchdown. And now here on drive 3, looks like they're going to have to punt.
At least they were finally able to reverse the trend because giving up the field goal, then the touchdown, it's almost like they finally got to the offensive side of the ball and said, okay, we've got the system to shut you down.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
5th interception this season. Wow, that's a...
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores
that might
down,
be a high
and here
for
they give
Steelers.
away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Connor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Connor, and he's in.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And an alley to run. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Mayfield now on second down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. 17-0 our score after one. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Mayfield looks to throw, and his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And now the Browns get ready as they head back out there. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly right. They are doing their job, but they want to add takeaways to it. You need to have more of those to go along with the big hits we're seeing.
By the way, when I tried that and I bounced back, I noticed that you laughed with everyone else. You didn't try to get in my corner.
No. Someone had just told me a joke on the other side.
Right,
I missed that. Totally missed it.
A gain of 3, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To Switzer over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
Roethlisberger now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. This one complete right side to McDonald, and a good 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers
one-handed catch.
Lead.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Boswell good with
24-0 in
the
first half.
Here in this first half.
And there's still 8 minutes left to go.
Drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
Looking
for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. Mayfield on first down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Ooh, Mike Hilton. Brings it back for a pick six.
And a Steeler touchdown.
I think that's his third interception.
Even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point now by Boswell.
This game's already gotten out of hand.
One more.
Yep, that's his third interception.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
If we score again, I'm simming the rest of the game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football.
Holding offense.
Oh no, we're declining that.
Him another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Pulled in at the 24. 12 yards on the return that time. James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive going. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far.
Come on, Bouncy, you got to make that block.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now. It's Connor. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Just like that. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Now it's Roethlisberger. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up.
Nice. First down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Almost ugly.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Connor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11.
I'm going to super sim the rest of this game. See what happens here. Pretty sure that this game's pretty much won. Yeah, I mean, we're 41-3. So 41-13, not a bad game at all.
It's another thing to win and put
beating
up the amount of points that they did.
What was the number
Boy,
1 team
on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves. I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they suffered just their 2nd loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Boy, look at this. Baker Mayfield with 3
Charles
interceptions.
Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And Roethlisberger, 243 yards. So not a big game like usual, but now look at this. James Conner with 34 rushes and Jalen Samuels 14, 67 yards. Got 129 for Conner, 2 touchdowns. They didn't run the ball much. And they didn't pass more than us too. So we had, see, receiving there, Washington was 6, Juju. So I mean, not a lot of big plays, but I guess interceptions do have a big part of that. So does our running game. Let's go to team stats here and see. Yeah, time of possession, there's a big difference right there. We had the ball for almost 40 minutes. They only had the ball for a little over 20. So not bad. But Thanks for watching the channel. I'll catch you guys on the next episode.